All aboard!
We're hopping on the train this time on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, taking in the Kentucky countryside and tasting it too.
Come with us to historic Bardstown.
This is your first class ticket for my old Kentucky dinner train. Destination delicious.
Food was delicious.
That is smoking good.
It's a trip for the taste buds.
It's fabulous.
And we're going behind the scenes in the kitchen car with one of Kentucky's top chefs, Gil Logan.
Here's a good secret for you.
He's revealing his secrets to doing smoked pork without a smoker.
It's a secret.
Plus, a taste of New Orleans takes on the flavors of Kentucky.
It's incredible.
All that and a way to make apple pie that takes just minutes.
It's a culinary adventure on the train.
My own Kentucky dinner train.
We're riding the rails right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. That's downtown Triple Crown.
Tim Laird with more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. This time we're on the train. Actually, my old Kentucky dinner train.
The train is gorgeous and authentic. The cars are 1940s originals.
It's a lovely train.
And the depot is said to be the oldest limestone structure in Kentucky. And when the train pulls out of the station, it takes you on a culinary journey through a landscape that's full of iconic Kentucky scenery.
My wife and I have traveled all over the country, and we find Kentucky is just the most beautiful state we've been in. And this is a great way to see it.
This is the bourbon capital of the world, so bourbon distilleries, bourbon barns, rick houses. You're going to see, well, we have a big chunk of Bernheim Forest. It's like awesome Kentucky wilderness.
The sights are breathtaking, and the food is amazing.
Really good. Really good.
It's all made from scratch on board by renowned chef Gil Logan.
And he's always cooking Kentucky proud.
Most ingredients he uses are fresh, grown within just a few miles of the historic depot.
Really good about sticking with Kentucky proud products. I know that you personally drive to all these farms and do a little collection.
I do.
It doesn't get any fresher or more Kentucky proud than this. It's my old Kentucky dinner train's signature salad with its original golden spike dressing.
Golden spike dressing is our house dressing. We've been making that since 1988. So we're going to do a little, always a variation of a house salad with the golden spike dressing. So what I'm going to use some of these baby lettuces, which are really pretty right now. Some frisee, some red oak leaves, spinach, dandelion. I love beets. Golden beets. These are all local, actually. Golden beets, and we've got some nice red beets.
You said they go together like peanut butter and jelly, didn't
Wow,
you?
beets and goat cheese. Yeah, beets and goat
Beets and
cheese.
goat
They
cheese.
love each other. So that's what we got, some fresh goat cheese from just across the river over there, Caprio Farms. So you've got your salty kind of goat cheese, your good earthy,
Right? A little
earthy
sharpness.
of your
earthy.
beets. And then we got to have a crunch, so I just like good old-fashioned croutons.
And here it is, the golden spike
The
dressing.
spike.
Now listen, I know you won't divulge the secret to this, but here's the secret. You can go to the gift shop and buy it. So, right? Available
That's right.
at the gift shop?
You can buy it here at the dinner train. After you get done dining with us, you can actually take some home with you.
There you
And
go.
that's our house salad, the golden spike.
Get the beets, get the goat cheese, get it together like peanut butter and jelly. That is some loving going on.
Our pleasure,
I'm
man.
heading to the gift shop too, so I can do this at home. I'm telling you, I love it.
The gift shop is open before and after your trip, and it's full of Kentucky keepsakes, everything from collectible trains to fine china. And there's a lot of Kentucky Proud products you can take home and eat as well. It's a popular spot, as is the bar, where there's a fine selection of wine and craft cocktails too. Meanwhile, back on board, Chef Gil is cooking one of his main courses for our trip. And he's revealing his secrets so you can make it at home.
This is a Kentucky Proud chicken product. This is called an airline chicken breast. All right, basically it keeps the drummy in, but the breast is completely boned out. Then I got a little bit of like a Creole seasoning. I'm just gonna lightly dust these bad boys.
I like that. It's an airline chicken on a train. How's that?
That's good. Then I got a hot cast iron skillet going right there behind me here. And then we don't really like to blacken things because that means you burn it. We like to bronze them.
Bronze, not black.
Ready to flip these bad boys. See, we're not black.
No,
we're bronzed.
That is what I call nicely bronzed. They've been to the tanning booth. Look at it. It looks good.
I would burn this to death if I tried to cook this all up here.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this into a pan. I'm going to finish this in the oven.
Very good. That's a good secret to do it. Start it out, get that nice bronze going in, and then finish it off in the oven.
That's it. I'm going to start working on our vegetables. So I just got some good purple cabbage. We've kind of cut up a little bit thicker than coleslaw.
That'll give it a good crunch, won't it?
Yep. And then I'm just gonna hit this real simple with some white sugar and some apple cider vinegar. And just gonna let that cook down. See, that'll come out to be the prettiest, most vibrant purple thing you've ever seen. As it cooks down and that vinegar and sugar gets it, starts to really start to turn pretty color.
Deep Purple, that was also a band, wasn't it?
Reggae band.
Reggae band.
I remember the 70s. See the color transformation? Deeper and deeper and darker and darker. I've got a compound butter here we made. We used some Bloomfield garlic. We got some local fresh Kentucky Proud garlic up there. They just mixed it with butter, parsley, salt, and pepper. And this is the base for my veggies. It's a secret.
That's a secret.
The real secret is to get that early garlic. I was able to get the first garlic from the spring, so back when it was cool, that's that sweet garlic. Ooh. We got some zucchini, some yellow squash, some carrots. We've already blanched those.
Beautiful.
I like to keep the color but lose the seeds. Heavily salted water keeps those colors vibrant.
Oh.
Another secret, that heavily salted water is a real secret to veggies.
We're ready to go. Here it comes out of the oven.
The big part.
Oh, look at that.
We've got some roasted red potatoes.
Got it.
Basically that same butter that we did earlier.
Oh,
All
yeah.
I'm doing is I'm boiling these potatoes till they're about 70% done, tossing it with that butter, finish them in the oven. So I'm gonna put those down first. Then we're gonna take this bad boy, prop him up right here.
There's those bright, good-looking vegetables.
Very pretty. This plate looks good, but watch.
Oh.
Chef Gil's purple cabbage puts the crowning touch of color on the plate. And there's even still more.
Just a real good quick corn relish, corn, red, yellow, green peppers, some edamame in there, a little bit of jalapeno.
Talk about a colorful dish. There's only one thing I'd add to this.
A fork.
And a knife.
There you go.
This is the my old Kentucky dinner train knives here. That I mean, you have your own knife set.
And also available in our gift shop.
Oh, right. And of course, look at that. Chicken is juicy and done to perfection.
Nice.
This is what I call a mouthful, but I'm going for all of it.
Lots of flavors. His mouth right now doesn't know what to do. It's all over the place. It's citrusy, it's lemony, it's got a vinegar bite to it, but savory at the same time with those sweet vegetables and corn. And then you get a little spice from that chicken.
That's exactly what was going on in there. Downtown, Triple Crown, all the way. Top dollar, man. God, it's good.
You couldn't ask for anything better.
For more information on My Old Kentucky Dinner Train or to book reservations for yourself, check out newlocaltv.com.
And stay with us right here because we're sharing a lot more secrets coming up. Next, it's Kentucky-style seafood etouffee. And later, how to make the perfect pulled pork without a smoker. And a dessert that's even easier than pie.
Much more coming up as we ride the rails on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Tim Laird with you again for more Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. This time we're riding the rails in Bardstown.
We're on board my old Kentucky dinner train, which departs from Bardstown. It's a great way to see bourbon country while letting someone else do the driving.
The scenery is amazing, and it changes from season to season, as does the menu. And take it from me, the food is out of this world.
I change the menu about 3 or 4 times a year.
Gil Logan is in charge of the kitchen car, and unlike most dinner trains across the country, here everything is made fresh to order on the train. And most of what you eat is Kentucky proud, raised right here in the bluegrass.
It's a better quality food. The foods in Kentucky are done artisan style, like they would have been done back in the 1750s. Better food. Better for me, better for you, better for Kentucky.
Using local ingredients is one of Gil's secrets to making sure every plate comes out top-notch.
At the end of the meal, I like to sit right here and see how the plates come out. And that's when I tell whether or not some people like some things, some people don't like some things. So far, they've liked everything.
One of the most popular items is Chef Gil's prime rib, which has been a staple for decades.
All right, Chef, I know that on board you do a lot of prime ribs. It's very popular with your riders, but
25 years doing it right.
You do all kinds of dishes. It's not just meat and potatoes. It's
No. Well, this is basically a shrimp and scallop etouffee, and basically I did a little sit down in New Orleans, so I got to work with the famous Justin Wilson, and
oh, that's right.
Actually, one of his recipes right here. I don't want to steal from Justin, but I did. Pan already not hot, so I'm gonna start with a little bit of onions, and we're just gonna sweat those a little. I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of this Cajun dust.
He also hits it with some chopped red and yellow peppers. Kentucky grown, of course.
I'm gonna go ahead and add my scallops. See, I'll clear a little spot here in the middle. Hit it with just a touch more oil. And then I'm gonna put the scallops down there and sear them off. Now we'll give those a flip. I'm not, like I said, I don't want to get them black. Just want to start to get a little bit of color. And I don't ever want to overcook the seafood. It's the worst thing you can do. When seafood's hot and firm, it's good to go.
It's good to go.
I'm gonna go ahead and add these shrimp now.
Look how beautiful those are, too.
Nice tiger shrimp.
Oh, man.
We've got our dirty rice back here that's cooked. Still kind of a little bit crunchy. Chicken livers, a little bit of that Creole seasoning over there. That's what makes it brown. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and add my dirty rice. Just got a nice lobster stock here. Just a couple scoops of this. Incorporate it all together. Do some things on lobster base, crab base, seafood base you can get from some of your specialty stores, like Lots of Pasta if you're in Louisville, or a couple stores up in Lexington also.
You bet.
Just take a little bit of hot water and mix those in with it, and you got it. You're really close.
Then in go Kentucky proud heirloom tomatoes that have been peeled and seeded.
An heirloom just means that tomato's been grown from seed for 7 years. And then it's just wait. All right.
Make sure you have a deep bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Make sure you get all that good shrimp scallop goodness. Don't forget the peppers and the rice.
Green onions go on top with a piece of crusty bread on the side to sop up all the goodness. And this is good to go.
It's perfect.
Of course, as they say, you know, you eat with your eyes, but me, I'm using a spoon. I'll tell you what, I'm going in. How Josh would say that? Woo!
I guarantee.
I guarantee that's good. It is a rich flavor, delicious. All those flavors come together in that broth. And look at this. Nice, crunchy, crispy bread just to go in there.
Red signs are for stopping, bread is for sopping.
Gil certainly knows his way around the kitchen, whether it's on a train or on solid ground. He's worked as a chef all up and down the East Coast, from Florida to the Carolinas to New York. And even though now he works on the railroad, Gil has no plans to leave town.
Are you staying?
Oh yeah, I'm never leaving. The boys are happy here, the wife is happy here.
Aw.
Happy wife, happy life.
Now there's the real secret.
There's a
gang.
secret for you guys.
Not only do they have great food here on my old Kentucky dinner train, but they also have a wonderful wine list and a great cocktail list.
My favorite is named after the chef. It's simply called the Gil.
It's a wonderful cocktail. I start out with a rocks glass, add a good slice of lemon. To that, a little bit of ginger. And this is ginger paste that you can find in your store. Just about a teaspoon is all you need because it's very concentrated. And then about a tablespoon of brown sugar. That goes in, and what I'm going to do is muddle this up a little bit. We're gonna pour this into a little shaker.
Then I add 1.5 ounces of Woodford Reserve and shake it up.
This will mix up all the sugar, all the flavors, the ginger, and the bourbon. That goes back into our glass. A nice squeeze of lemon. And there it is, the Gill. Wow, that's a great bourbon cocktail in the heart of bourbon country. Chef, cheers to you.
We got more coming, a lot more coming.
Indeed we do. Up next, how to make barbecue indoors at home.
All right, I'm gonna show you the secrets to smoking pork without a smoker.
Plus dessert. It's my Old Kentucky Dinner Train's signature apple dumpling. That's as easy as pie to make. That and more when we come back to Bardstown on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Tim Laird back with you with Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. This time, we're in the kitchen on a train. It's my Old Kentucky Dinner Train in Bardstown. An experience everyone in Kentucky should try at least once.
The scenery is wonderful. The meal was excellent. Everything was really, really good.
I really enjoyed it. I've already texted like 5 people and told them they need to try this.
These dining cars are original from the 1940s, but have been brought back to tip-top condition.
It's romantic, it's nice.
The train is great for romantic meals, but also special events.
Celebrating my birthday.
Here's another thing, special anniversaries,
Yeah.
packages, you can call up, actually, can I rent the whole dining cart if I
Yes,
want?
you can. You can rent the whole train if you want to do a wedding.
A great place for a wedding.
I'll cook
tell
for you.
what.
Special menu and everything.
It's a lot of fun. It really is all year round. It's just incredible.
The train ride is fun all by itself, but what really makes the ride something to remember is the food. It's all made from scratch with a lot of love.
It's been great.
And on this trip, Chef Gil Logan is revealing his secrets so you can make it at home.
All right, I'm gonna show you the secrets to smoking pork without a smoker. This is a 3-day dish.
Okay.
It literally took 3 days to do the pork, the bouillon, everything. It's a dish. It's a chef's thing. This is my play on the open-faced tamale. What I've done is I've gone over to Boone's Butcher and I've got some local pork shoulder. I've got my nice barbecue dry rub, North Carolina dry rub. We'll give you the recipe, but it's, brown sugar, chili, cumin, garlic, onion powder. It's got about 13 different things in it. Look how generously this pork shoulder's been
look
rubbed.
at that. You're not holding back.
Right. I don't have a smoker. Here's a good secret for you. Braise it with coffee, and that adds your smoky notes that your coffee has into your pork. I'm gonna cover that, and I'm gonna put it in for about 12 hours.
Wow, 12 hours.
12 hours.
All right, 12 hours later, there it is.
There
oh my
it is.
gosh. Look at that.
Now that
looks
is a pork
absolute.
shoulder. Definitely save that liquid for barbecue sauce.
Oh.
You drain this off, just add some ketchup to it, let it cook down.
Oh,
really good sauce.
How about that for a sauce secret?
All right, now we're gonna take this beautiful pork and just pull it off. And you'll see how it's just gonna come off. It's gonna shred.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. What I've got here to show you guys, this is a poblano pepper, and this is a tomatillo. It looks like a little green tomato. It's called a tomatillo. And what we do is we roast the tomatillas and the poblanos. This was 25 tomatillas and 12 poblanos.
Oh, so there's a lot of flavor
yeah.
in here.
This is gonna be as good as it gets. You're good.
Oh, there, yeah, that's all you need.
We got a lot of intense flavors in that reduction there. All right, gonna put my grits on.
Look at the base.
Now, my pork.
All right.
Go right there. And then our lovely vegetable there. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Verde sauce. I'm gonna just do a little bit because it's so good.
And then more goodness in the form of lime creme fraiche.
Basically, we've just taken sour cream, mixed it some lime zest, some lime juice, let it sit for about 2 days. It gets a little thicker and it becomes creme fraiche. Now this is gonna be a nice kind of cut to the little bit of spice I got in here.
Look at that. Big dish, big fork.
Big flavors.
That is smoking good. Tender,
Yep.
but the flavor, that is so unique. I've never tasted anything like that. This is the best. Unbelievable. I'm not kidding you. Chef
Thanks,
Gil,
man.
you are amazing, my friend.
My pleasure.
Awesome. Don't take my word for it. Come down and see. You'll find out. One last secret, save room for dessert.
They're all made from scratch on board the train too, like this chocolate choo-choo for two. A chocolate train filled with a mousse and whipped cream. And then there's this, the signature apple dumpling, which is like an apple pie for one. And it's easy as pie to make when you learn the secrets from Chef Josh Nally.
Show us how it's done, Chef Josh.
Well, I like to start off with a nice big Granny Smith apple. I try to find the ones that are about the size of a baby's head.
I've heard of U10 scallops and some of these other measurements, but I've never heard of a baby's head apple size.
Well, that's what I grew up with.
Okay.
Working on the orchard, gonna peel it and then core it on our pie dough there that we're gonna wrap it up in.
From here, Josh fills the apple with butter and brown sugar.
It'll be beautiful when it comes out of the oven. Then we're gonna just fold our dough up over the apple.
He gives it a little dusting of cinnamon, and then it's right into the oven.
We're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for about 20-25 minutes.
All right.
And let it bake till it's nice and golden brown.
Josh, that was the longest 25 minutes in history, so I'm ready to get this thing out of the oven. I can't wait to see this. Oh, beautiful. Chef, look how beautiful golden brown that is.
Then I like to top it with a brown sugar cinnamon syrup. It's 1 part water, 2 parts brown sugar, and just a dash of cinnamon. Just cook it, reduce it down until it's a nice syrup, and pour it over.
What a topper. Look at that. Sweet. Josh, thank you so much for sharing the secrets to this incredible dessert.
Thank you, Tim.
Jump on board yourself to my old Kentucky dinner train in Bardstown, Kentucky. That'll do it for this edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Tim Laird, and we'll see you next time.
Chef Gil Logan on board my old Kentucky dinner train. Thanks for watching Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
See ya.
Red signs are for stopping, bread is for sopping.